his rivals to reach space, or at least the edge of it.
And the milestone voyage is not only a first for Branson, but supporters and analysts say it opens the door to a future space tourism industry. Mission Unity 22 took off from the New Mexico deserts. A jet named Eve, after Richard Branson's mother, carried his Virgin Galactic rocket plane into the sky. Soon, VSS Unity was released to bolster the climb, and on board were the Virgin boss and 5 employees in the spaceplane's first test flights with a full crew. They reached the summit at 86 kilometers high, and that is space, according to the NASA and the FAA, who defined the boundary at 80 kilometers.
Welcome to Space Unity 22.
To all you kids down there, I was once a child with a dream, looking up to the stars. Now I'm an adult in a spaceship with lots of other wonderful adults looking down to our beautiful, beautiful Earth. To the next generation of dreamers, if we can do this, just imagine what you can do. Yay!
And before long, it was time to head back to Earth. After a successful landing, Mr. Branson was welcomed by his family members. There'll be 2 more test flights before commercial operations begin next year. His mission is hailed as a milestone, but critics say such flights only fuel climate change, with emissions equivalent to a plane ride halfway around the world.
Congratulations came to rival fellow billionaire Elon Musk, who was in New Mexico to cheer Mr. Branson on. Mr. Musk tweeted the Virgin Galactic mission was a beautiful flight. Amazon tycoon Jeff Bezos posted his congratulations, saying he can't wait to join the club. No mention of the dispute over the definition of where the space boundary is.
Mr. Bezos is set to zoom into space in 9 days' time on board a Blue Origin rocket, vowing to go even higher at 100 kilometers, and that's known as the Kármán line, set by an international aeronautics body as the mark where space begins.
Earlier, we spoke to Eric Stallmer from Voyager Space Holdings, and we asked him if the space race is just an ego trip for billionaires or if there are real benefits for average folks.
There's so much to benefit from space, and I think people are making a lot of do of the race, between, whether it's between Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or Richard Branson. But the fact of the matter is that they're pushing each other, and their friendly competition is pushing each other to go further, to go faster, to bring this market open up to the population. So when you see how much can be done in space research and also in travel and tourism, it's remarkable what people will spend on vacations. And right now, it may not seem feasible to the average person, but I can guarantee the price of the cost to access to space will go down, and it will go down significantly. Advances that we have seen, the advances that you've seen with, currently with Blue Origin and their vehicle, the New Shepard, but certainly with SpaceX being able to launch and reuse that booster time and time again, the reliability that they're having, how much this industry has changed since about 2015 is utterly remarkable. And bringing the cost and the access down to space is really critical to bring new technology to the marketplace, innovative technology. This is all being pushed by the commercial marketplace.
Mr. Branson's round-trip space visit is part of a broader push by private companies to develop businesses that can take hundreds of people on human space flights. Swiss banking group UBS estimates the space tourism market to be worth about $4 billion a year by 2030. Other companies expected to join Virgin Galactic in transporting passengers to and from space include Elon Musk's SpaceX and Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin. SpaceX plans to fly the chief executive of a payments company and 3 others into orbit later this year. Meanwhile, Amazon's founder Jeff Bezos plans to take a space trip with 3 others on the company's rocket next week. UBS says in its report that the space travel subsector will become mainstream as the technology becomes proven and costs come down. It expects the value of the broader space industry to double to more than $800 billion by 2030 from about $400 billion at the moment. And this includes this market for space tourism, which is expected to be worth about $4 billion a year by then. Long-haul airplane flights that are more than 10 hours in duration are also expected to be cannibalized by point-to-point flights on rockets. SpaceX plans to use its Starship rocket to fly as many as 100 people around the world in minutes. A flight from New York to Shanghai will take about 39 minutes compared to the 15 hours it takes currently by plane. UBS estimates that there are more than 150 million passengers a year that fly routes longer than 10 hours. If only 5% of these flights in the future are serviced by space at $2,500 per trip, the revenue opportunity would be more than $20 billion per year.